What is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video, man. Now, before we jump into it, yo, make sure you all drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as always. And yo, hey, listen, if you bored at any time throughout your day and you want to see something hilarious, just go read the comments on my last video, man. Like, so many people are actually triggered, and I'm not, yo, people, you should see the comments. Like, people are literally typing, they're taking the time to say, VeLL, you're so toxic. How could you possibly spread this lie about Evos? Like, they're like, yeah, because it's 100% believable that there's a guy running around with a death note and he ain't got nothing better to do but make sure Mobile Legends tournaments are rigged so that Evos wins. Like, a guy has a death note. He has the ability to kill whoever he wants in the world, but he's definitely going to use that ability to take out Mobile Legends characters and make sure Evos wins. Like, I don't even see where the problem comes in. I don't know how anybody is believing that. Like, but I mean, whatever, man. We actually got some serious news this time around, man. So, jumping into it, it's going to be really, really interesting. It's kind of sad, kind of not. I think that it's going to be like a mixture. It's going to be bittersweet, I feel like. And honestly, I definitely have a huge amount of respect for Paulo. I definitely got to start off by saying that. But General is going to be left alone, man. General is going to be left alone because the full Gosu team is actually not going with Dogie. The full Akosi team, the full Gosu team is not going to the Akosi Dogie boot camp. It's only going to be Paulo. So Paulo is basically going to be leaving Gosu for a while, I'm guessing, because since they're going to be back in the United States and he's going to be in the Philippines training with Akosi Dogie, then I'm not really sure how they could possibly play together, practice together, or any of that stuff. I don't think that they're going to be able to. But the best part about this is if Gosu is still going to be a thing, if Gosu is going to be sticking together, which I have no information about the inner workings or what's going to actually be happening with the Gosu team. All I have is like some speculation and some things that I've been hearing, which I'm not going to talk too much about outside, like for now. But yeah, I don't know what's going to be going on with Gosu, but I do know that if Paulo is still planning on being a member, if this is just temporary where he's going to be away from Gosu, when he comes back to North America, he's actually going to be a much better player since he's going to be spending all this time training in the Philippines. So that's really good, and I think that Paulo is actually going to be able to honestly help North America if he does plan on coming back and basically boosting the level of Team Gosu and helping boost some players that's already in North America, because I think that that could actually help make North America some contenders, because in this event, North America did not do the best, of course. I mean, Gosu did pretty well. They did pretty well, and you got to take into consideration the team that knocked them out actually continued throughout the tournament, and they actually got a little bit further along. So the team was a formidable foe for even some of the best teams. So I think that says a lot about Gosu being able to pick up 3 random members and still being able to compete with some of the top teams and still be able to like take games from RRQ. Like literally they like 3-0'd RRQ, I'm pretty sure. It's like, I don't know, it says a lot about Gosu and the potential that they have. So I think that this is going to be really, really good, having Paulo spend some time with Dogie and really learning everything that he has to offer. Now, I don't really know how it's going to go as far as the other team. I don't know, because this age thing with Mobile Legends is kind of weird. So I think it's Sunsparks. There was like a 15 or 17-year-old or something on Sunsparks team is what, and like one of you all told me that they were 15. I definitely saw a 17-year-old in this M1 event, and it's kind of weird because they said Gosu couldn't have their team, but yet they're letting other teams have random underage people there. And I think that that's kind of weird. I think that that's kind of unfair, because it seems like Moonton purposely put Gosu at a disadvantage if they're just letting other teams come with their full teams, but Gosu couldn't. It seems like they're purposely putting Gosu at a disadvantage. They kind of wanted this to end up like this, is what it feels like to me, honestly. They tried to force Gosu to pick up Orochi, and not saying that Orochi is a bad player or anything like that, but that was a call from Moonton. that wasn't Gosu's choice to begin with. That was Moonton saying, no, you have to pick up one of these guys. They said you have to pick up one of these guys. They gave him a choice of which one that they wanted to pick up, but they ended up going with Orochi. But they were still forced into making that choice, more so than being able to actually bring their own team. So I think that's kind of suspicious. Like, General literally had to say Gosu will not be competing in the M1 if you don't allow who we want to play, which was Paulo. General wanted Paulo to play, so that's how Paulo was able to play. But honestly, let me know what you all think in the comment section. Do you think that this boot camp is going to be big for Paulo? Me personally, like I said, I think it's going to be big for not only Paulo, but it's going to be huge for North America. I think he's going to go to the Philippines, work with Akosi Dogie, work with his team, and get to play against all the top teams that Dogie goes against and practices against and trains against. And he's going to be able to bring all that knowledge and experience that he gains being in the Philippines and being in Southeast Asia for so long. And I think he's going to be able to bring that back to North America and actually help some of the players in North America level up. So honestly, M2, I know everybody was excited about M2, hoping that Gosu can win it, hoping that Hoon is going to be there and stuff like that. I think that by the time M2 comes, if Paulo really comes back and brings a bunch of knowledge and he's still part of Gosu and all of that, I think this could be really, really big. I think definitely they're going to be able to compete. And honestly, this was a good year because they learned so much. So they're going to really know what to expect. They're going to understand the level that other teams play at, and they're going to be practicing their rotations. Like, from now on, Gosu is never going to play the same, because what you got to understand is the way that Gosu was playing, the level that they played at when they was only in North America, it's all that they knew. So now their knowledge, their game knowledge, their levels, their thought process has all been increased. So you can never go back to before you had that knowledge. Now Gosu actually knows how to play properly. And honestly, this is going to come down to practicing their rotations and making sure you don't lose it. I just don't want to see Gosu come back to North America, and because they don't have to use rotations and because they don't have to do certain things, they start not doing it. They get back to just like spamming mechanics and destroying everybody using mechanics, and they don't actually use the things that they learned to the point where they become just another North American team again. So I think that it's going to be very, very important for Gosu to constantly practice these things. And I don't know who they're going to be playing with now. I know that they played with Paulo quite a bit, so I don't know if they're going to be finding a new team. I don't know what's going on with Basic either. I heard, like, people have been asking me a lot, is Basic going to be leaving Gosu? Now, I have no clue about that. I think that he was just kind of tilted and triggered during the tournament. I don't think that is anything that deep or anything that serious. But, I mean, who knows, man? We don't really know what's going on. I think that this was a success, personally. I hope that no one in Gosu is that down where the whole team is kind of in a bad spot right now, because everybody did well, everybody learned a lot, and honestly, it's not a lot of people who probably believed that they were going to go in there their first event and just completely win and wipe everyone out and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that they all knew that they had some learning and they had some improvements to make. So I don't think that anybody would be so mad that they just up and leave Gosu and stuff like that. Like I said, outside of Paulo going to boot camp some more and practice some more and learn some more, and also he said that he wants to advance his YouTube career, which is very, very good. I mean, if he goes out there and gets to vlogging with Dogie and gets to actually talking in Filipino, then that's going to be very, very good for him. If you all don't know this, the English community, the North American community, it's not that big. Like, if you really want to get views and you really want to have success in this community, talking English and speaking English is not very good for your career. Like, that's why most channels who don't talk and they just put music in the background, they perform a lot better. Because, for instance, I've been talking for a little bit now, and nobody who's not fluent in English is really going to be able to understand me that well unless they really take the time to listen, which a lot of you all actually do, so I definitely appreciate that. But let me know what you all think about all this in the comment section, man. We've covered a lot here. Hopefully Gosu comes back better than ever. Hopefully Paulo has a great experience and comes back better than ever. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, homies. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
I don't know nobody, so don't ask for no favors. Don't ask for no paper, they leave when you losing. But they coming back later, promise they coming back later. I'm up now, she wanna